Morning, everyone. Happy Monday morning. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day outside here where I live. And hopefully, you full-time resellers are doing okay today. I know you're going to have a lot to ship. Even if you're part-time, you're going to have a lot to ship, hopefully. And we're going to be shipping 60 orders, I believe. 60-ish. 60-ish orders. 20 are eBay sales from over the weekend. I'll probably repeat that again later as people trickle in. So 20 over the weekend, 20 from June 1st, which is Saturday and Sunday. I didn't have any sales overnight. So 20. And then we have Poshmark sales going back to like last Friday or Thursday. We had 20 something of those. And we have Mercari sales and Depop sales. So we are on all platforms selling things, which is great. Good morning, Meg. What's up, Meg? Good morning, Gladys. We'll go ahead and get started. Let me pull up how much stuff sold for. I'm going to roll into Depop so I can tell you your selling hub. Let me get over what sold. Okay, so I can tell you how much stuff sold there. I can go over to Poshmark. Should have had this set up. My bad, everybody. What's up, Snapdabble? Thanks for hopping in. Happy Monday. Everyone having a... I mean, it's early. I can't be like, are you having a good Monday? It's really early. Mondays usually aren't great, but it is summer, right? It is summer. So that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. And Mercari. We go to Mercari and see what my sales are over there. Seller dashboard, nope. On Mercari, you have to look up my listings, and then you have to go down to in progress. You would think it'd be on seller dashboard, but it's not. But anyways, packing orders and headed out to source. Lucky Snapdaggle, what's up, Reisner? Snapdabble, have fun. Sourcing is like the best thing I think for all of us. It's therapeutic, it's fun, it makes us money. We love sourcing. And it's the treasure hunt. We should just all be treasure hunters. Go to Florida, get boats, and look for treasure. But yes, have fun. Packing, packing's okay. I don't mind packing. Listing, I think, is my least favorite part of all of it. Actually, taking pictures to list is my least favorite part of all of it. We'll go ahead. Let's get Depop out of the way. So we're gonna get Depop out of the way. Tell you how much I sold everything for. And that's that. So Depop, we have first sale on Depop was, never mind. I sold another thing on Depop. I just haven't gotten it out. So we'll ship that later. Okay. First thing on Depop was a Hugo Boss shirt. I think I've mentioned this a few times. Hugo Boss, if it has the Hugo Boss emblem on the chest, I will pick it up. It does okay for me. I sold it for 20, well, oh wait, something 28.13. So that might be shipping to 20 something dollars. I don't know how Depop works. All I know is 28.13 is what I got total for this shirt. Spent $5. I mean, we are treasure hunters. We are treasure hunters. We are treasure hunters. We just need to find that gold. It's what we need. Find the gold. You're going to find gold today. You're going to find gold in mother jeans. That's where you're going to find gold. So, good morning, Sarah. Thanks for popping in. Again, we're doing Depop right now. That was a Hugo Boss polo shirt. Bought it for $5. Sold it for probably 20 something because it's $28, which is shipping too. So that's what all I can see on Depop. It's a total sale. So let's tell you the total sale. Next item is a Nat shirt, which I usually take more. I want more money out of them than this. I sold it, I believe, for $22 because $29.50 is what I got for it with the shipping. But it's a Nat shirt. Some of these can sell for $80, $60. I've sold some of these because on the bottom they'll have limited edition. So Snapdabble, when you're out today, if you find a Nat shirt, make sure you look up, see if it's a limited edition one. But I only pick these up if they're 100% silk. If they are not 100% silk, I ain't picking it up. Good morning, Sir Stuff. I went to Goodwill store here in North Carolina, bought a Ralph Lauren 9-inch khaki for $4. That should do, Larry. The khaki shorts or pants, if that's what you're talking about, if it has a little horse logo on the upper butt, those usually do the best for me. So if that's what you got, those are good. Also, the cargo shorts do. I'm looking at the cargo shorts. They do well for me too, the heavy duty. So it's good. Low buy cost. $4 for shorts, pretty low buy cost for Polo Ralph Lauren. So you're not going to lose money, you're going to make money. All right, there's the Depop. Look at us selling stuff on Depop. How about it? A Nat Nash shirt. Let's pay attention. And okay, well, Hugo Boss is totally not vintage style. This was a cool sale. Should have gone for more, but hey, I priced it off of comps, and I can't ask for more than what it's worth. But this is a pineapple, 100% linen Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. I thought this would be like a $50 shirt. It sold for just over $30 on Depop. And no, they didn't make me an offer or anything. They just bought it. I found 2 pairs this weekend. Oh, Tim, what'd you find this week? 2 pair of the Ralph Lauren shorts. Found the original price. Oh, is nice. Oh, $89.95. Dang. Pineapples. Sarah, you love pineapples. Who doesn't love pineapples? I know Amanda. Sarah is Amanda. But my sister, she likes these type of pineapples. What? Upside down? What? If you get it, you get it. All right. So that sold. Happy summer school and college to my sister, who is older than me by 7 years. She has a master's, and she's going back for, not psychology, but for be a therapist. So she's doing summer school, which I'm not jealous or envious of, because I would not want to go back to school. All right. Next item is a Polo Ralph Lauren. This is just a regular shirt. The dude kept trying to go down. You guys know me. I don't sell these for less than $18. He ended up buying it for $18 on Depop. Polo Ralph Lauren, really big, outdated shirt, $18 on Depop. I know, guys, if you're going to come in here, you're going to get a little bit of inappropriateness. You already know that. What's up, Joanne? Let's see. Good morning, Momo. Because I'm cool. I'm cool. Not a cool reseller. Because I'm not a cool reseller. Amanda, yeah, you are. It's in your blood. It is in your blood. Well, you're a thrifter, that's for sure. You are a thrifter. Sometimes my sister will go to the Goodwill near her, and she'll send me pictures of the furniture, and they'll have like $200 or $300 on a piece of like mid-century furniture that is missing handles and knobs, and it's crazy. Just to be like, it's crazy up here. Okay, make sure. Okay, that's good. Okay, my last Depop sale is a Lululemon polo shirt, all black. So this is what we're going to do. I was going to do just vintage clothing on Depop. Not anymore. Sold a Lululemon. I sold a Nat Nash old person shirt. This is a newer person shirt, newer kid shirt. And I sold a upper class, I don't know, Hugo Boss polo, whatever you want to put that category in. So good morning, Jay Listers. Good morning. Ralph Lauren is my bestseller. Me too, Snap Dabble. Me too. Why is it your bestseller? Was it before me or after me? Or after me? Did you sell R&L jacket that was hanging on the side? No, I still have it right here. I just had to replace it with my cool thrift find. So this is right here. I found that surfer kid at the thrift store, and I'm like, there's no question I'm picking that up and putting it on my wall. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Jessica. Thanks for hopping in, everybody. If you have any questions, leave them. Have a great day. Bye, Amanda. Stupid, it's crazy up here. It is crazy. Good morning, Jay Licious. Good morning, people. All right, we're still, okay, that was Depop. Let's move down to Mercari. We'll do Mercari. The picture looks awesome. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it didn't matter. It was like $15 or something like that. It's cool. It's obviously not hand painted canvas. It's like a one you'd find at like a home shop, a home goods shop, whatever. Okay. So I sold this. Now I can get off of Depop. Let's go over to we're on Mercari now, which is great because Mercari, no fees. No fees. I actually sold. Okay. We'll talk about this too. Real quick. Real quick. I want to answer your questions though. Great pickup. Thanks. I'm trying to get this started, but I have a little bit of problems with ADHD. Becca, you're looking at one, and it's ADD in general now. There's not even an ADHD. It's all wrapped into one, but basically you're looking at it. I get a lot of stuff started, not finished. You're just going to have to, you'll have to push through it. What I do is end up having death piles, right? That's my kryptonite. But yeah, you do one thing at a time. Take it slow. Don't do a whole bunch of things. Don't try to do a whole bunch of things. Do 10 items at a time or something like that. You're good. Just followed you on Depop. Thanks, Reisner. What you can do is message me and tell me what I'm doing wrong or right on Depop because I'm new over there. So many of us deal with attention challenges. So much, Meg. So much. I think all of us. You guys know me. I'm all over the place. How about this? In the middle of the summer, a Levi's. What's up, Donna? A Levi's Sherpa vintage. It's got that vintage Levi's tag. Whatever this is. This sold for $29. Not a lot. I was expecting more when I picked it up. I didn't even look at comps. One of those things that's like $5. You just pick it up because it's $5 and it's vintage Levi's. But the comps weren't great. Probably could have sold it for a little bit more. I might have taken a best offer or something for $29, but it's on Mercari, so that money is all mine. All mine. Do you see you going better on Depop or eBay? Do you see vintage going better on Depop or eBay? I feel like Depop is where the vintage is. My good friend here in Indy, a good thrifter friend, he sells strictly on Depop. It makes his full time on Depop. And all he buys is vintage. So this is actually going to UPS. This is our Mercari again. So I'm going to make sure I put this to the side so it doesn't go to USPS when I drop stuff off. Buenos dias, sirs. What's up, Efron? Salute from Ligonier. Oh, what's up, Ligonier? Ligonier is in Indiana, by the way. Question where I live, which is near Shipshewana. Efron, is Shipshewana like it used to be, like the good? Shipshewana is huge, guys. Huge flea market. But it used to be really good. People come out like you think of a flea market. Now they sell a whole bunch of like Chinese made stuff and like, you know, little toys that they make like 100 of them. They put them out and car parts. Question. When you search for an item on eBay, it shows no exact match, but then you see items there anyway. Why does that happen? If you look for an item on eBay, it might not show the exact match. I'm not sure. I don't know. You might not see the exact one. You might just see one that looks similar, and you have to do sell similar if that's what you're talking about. You love that vest, Meg? I know. Meg, message me somewhere. Message me somewhere on TikTok, whatever. I still have that jacket for you. 10 more days of school left till summer break. Can't wait so I can get my eBay sales up and going. Let's go, Jessica. Where do you live that it's not summer break already? I feel bad for you. I feel really bad for you. Sorry, I'm just being honest. Depop is great for specific items, but it's hard because the search base is not user store based. Okay, I'm going to add on to that. While I pack up these that I've had for probably 3 years, no lie. This is a polo shirts. Both of them I lotted together. They both have emblems on them, and they're both Nike. I've had these two shirts for at least 3 years, and I priced them all the way down on eBay for, I forget what I priced them at, but they sold for, let me see what they sold for. They sold for $23 on Mercari. So how about it? $5 a piece. Happy to get them gone. I almost just redonated them, but I didn't. So Depop, I think with Depop, so what he says is he has a big following on Depop. And every so often, a couple times a week, he'll do a drop on Depop, and he'll post it on his Instagram and all the pictures along with it. And he says he sells stuff right away. So I think it's definitely, that's a place where you'll get followers like, oh, this guy puts out good stuff. It's cheap. It's my style. That's, I think, the Depop. I'm taking a guess. Whereas eBay, people are just looking for specific items. That's what I'm guessing. What was that again? Oh yeah, those shirts, those polos. I want to start listing on Mercari. We're currently doing eBay and Marketplace. Any advice for Mercari? Do you have a cross lister? That's number one. Do you have a cross lister? Advice for Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark. They're super easy. They're super easy. If you have a cross lister like Autoposher, you just click cross list. That's all I do, and stuff sells. And then having the virtual assistant helps too. But to print off labels and all that stuff, it's super easy. I don't be scared about that. Hang 10. He's hanging 10. Peak of Asheville. That guy's hanging 10 for sure. That little dude. Message you on the books of the faces. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. I got you. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Morning, Vanessa. Good morning. Good morning. I like watching Vanessa yesterday when I was listing because she was going through like antiques, collectibles. It was kind of fun. I couldn't list and type, but I saw you on there. Washington State, just north of Seattle. So you're still in school up in just north of Seattle. Man. Well, hopefully you get to go back like into August. We go back the end of July. So no matter what, how many days of school do the kids go to, Jessica? How many days of school? We do 181 where I live, 181. So one way or another, it probably evens out. Another Mercari. Remember, Mercari does not have seller fees. So everything I tell you is pure profit. Well, what I tell you is how much I get without their fees. This cost me $5. So minus $5 on this. They made an offer for $20 and I took it. This is just a J. Crew, something I wouldn't pick up, but it's new with tags, so I picked it up. J. Crew shirt. Thanks for being there. Yeah, of course. I like being there. I would love to learn how to cross list like that, mainly sell on eBay. It's super easy. Super duper easy. Look into getting Autoposher. If you go to Source of Finds, there's a link for a discount, and you can click on that and see the prices and stuff. But there are Autoposher, you cross list, and or you can have a virtual assistant that does like all the shares for you, recreates, sends offers to everybody, all that sort of stuff. Really good. Really good. All right. That was, what was that? That was that J. Crew. Bought it for $5, sold it for $20. Again, I don't buy J. Crew shirts, even though they're good quality. This is actually what I'd buy for my personal wardrobe, but I don't buy them unless they're new with tags. We started September, the day after Labor Day. Oh, I don't feel bad for you anymore, Jessica, because it's hot. It's good weather all the way through August. So I don't feel bad, but I'm glad it's almost summer break. Okay. I'm glad it's almost summer break. Our school is off on Fridays this year. Wait a minute, like off every Friday this year? The cat plate sold for $60. Yeah, Vanessa, that cat plate you showed, I didn't want to type it in because I knew you already knew, but that Google Lens would have sure picked that up. And I knew you said it, you just haven't Google Lensed it yet. All right, next item, Polo Ralph Lauren jacket. This is more of a vintage Polo Ralph Lauren jacket. It's lined with not fleece lined, but it's flannel lined. There we go. Flannel lined Polo Ralph Lauren full zip jacket. Hopefully you're seeing some things that maybe you wouldn't normally pick up or whatever. I paid $5.99 for this. It sold for $35 on Mercari. Now, Mercari, I'm willing to take a little bit less than normal just because I don't have to pay those fees. It's easy. I just started cross-listing on Mercari, limited me on how many I can list. Can you ask for an increase? It's exactly what happened to me, Peggy. Exactly. Good morning, Trisha. Sleep well last night, or you need a nap later? Whatever, Trisha. Whatever. Yo, I slept well. I got beat up a whole bunch on Call of Duty because I'm not good. I get made fun of by the Dream Team. Okay, So cross-listing onto Mercari, I had the same problem. So before March, I never sold anything on Poshmark or Mercari or Depop. In fact, I never had an account on any of those platforms. So on Poshmark, I had an issue with, I started listing stuff. Whoops. This is going out UPS too, so I need to put it over here. Poshmark, they thought I was a bot. I had to tell them that day I wasn't a bot. They reinstated me. I listed everything. Depop, I could list everything. Mercari was the only place where I had a limit. I think I listed about 20 or 25 things, and it cut me off from listing any more. So on Mercari, what it made me do were sell some things and get some feedback, and then it found out I was legit. So after maybe about 10 sales and 10 transactions that actually get there, maybe even 8, where I get feedback, and maybe it might have been 5. I don't know. It's between 5 and 10 probably. And they just let you go. They let you lose. So now I can list as much as I want on Mercari. So that's exactly, they have to trust you first type of thing. I don't know if you can call and ask for an increase, but I didn't. I just figured that was it. And other people were saying, yeah, that's it. They have to trust you. You're welcome. Off every Friday, 4 days a week now. Reisner in Texas. They've been talking about that all over the nation. So I don't know. That's interesting. Here's a built shirt. Yeah, going Monday through Thursday. The problem is for working people. Like, are jobs going to be Monday through Thursday? Because now you're going to have to find daycare for your kid, right? So I don't know. This is a built shirt. I sold 2 of these over on Mercari. This one sold for, this is polka dots. It sold for $21, and the other one sold for $18. This one's a 2XL. 2XL on this one. So built still sells well. It has that little drop cut in the back. Kind of covers your butt a little bit. It's a good one. Where do you buy everything so cheap? At the thrift stores. So this cost $5. Sold it for $21. Buy cost. Again, this last weekend, I just did a big haul over the garage sales and thrift stores that I went to. That is up on YouTube, on lives on YouTube, and on my YouTube channel, and you can see everything I got. But it's just about getting your buy costs cheap. So if the thrift stores are a little bit more expensive, maybe drive farther out, see if there are thrift stores that are less expensive, or get the items that they don't know about at those thrift stores. Like, I guarantee they don't know about this brand Built. So here's another Built shirt. This one's stripes, but it's a small. So the 2XL sold for $21. The small took $3 less is what I took on it, and it sold for $18. I'm not sick. I don't know why I have a little thing. Audrey, I've been selling on Mercari and Facebook for a couple of years now. I'm super interested in starting to sell on eBay, but I'm nervous. I have such a huge following on Mercari that I'm worried about selling on eBay starting from scratch. Let me tell you this. If you have an hour or 2 a night, make that eBay account, get your policies all set up, look at tutorials, look at YouTube, how to set up an eBay account to sell, all that sort of stuff in 2 hours, and get that started. Then cross-list your items over to eBay. I don't care what following you have on Mercari. I can almost bet you or guarantee you, you will sell more on eBay. So you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not selling on eBay too. That's where most of my sales by far come from, eBay. So, Ray, you got to get on eBay. No choice. Don't come back until you do it. You have to. You have to today. If you have an hour or 2 sometime this week, just slowly get into it, start an account, and look up tutorials on your selling policies and returns. What I would do is, I don't accept returns. You can if you want, but it makes it more difficult maybe for you right away. And then do calculated shipping. Calculated shipping on all your items. Bolo, Franca leggings. Reisner, I saw that video. I've never heard of that. Franca or Fanka, Fanka. She put a little short out there, and all the comps were like $50 to $60 on some leggings. My boyfriend gets me his old Built, but it didn't sell for me. I have to try Mercari. Yeah, so it sold on Mercari. $18 and $21 is what it sold for on Mercari. So Mercari's done, Depop's done. Let's get eBay out of the way since it's in front of me. You don't accept returns. I do not accept returns. Oh, no, my bad. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't pay for returns. So buyer pays returns. I'm so sorry. Buyer pays returns for me. So I do accept returns, but buyer pays returns. I don't do free returns. So that's something to think about too. I don't do free returns. I do buyer pays returns. Thanks for catching that, Tams. Sorry about that. Yep, you're going to do it. And you're going to come on Facebook and you're going to message me, DM me, because I will respond. And I'm happy to help you. This is a 4XL Under Armour shirt. It sold for $27.19, which is an Auto Posture sale. So Auto Posture sent out an offer while I was not playing, probably playing Call of Duty last night or something. And it sold for $27.19. I bought it for $5 at the thrift store. $5 at a thrift store. Sirs, you're such a good giver. That's what my wife says. Next one. What are the fee percentages on eBay? 13% pretty much on the entire sale. So if someone, I'm almost positive, Bearded and I talked about that on our road trip. So if someone buys something for $25 plus they paid shipping, let's say it's $32, eBay takes 13% of $32. So pretty sure that's what it is. Guys, you know what you're in for when you come to my channel. I'm just going to not hold back. That was me holding back, and then I can't resist. But yes, thanks. I am a good giver as far as that goes. Do you ship through Mercari, or do you do your own shipping when you do the sales there? Peach, I ship through all the platforms, shipping programs. So, for example, I know some people do shipping through Pirate Ship. So they'll sell something on eBay, and then they'll go to Pirate Ship and see it's a little bit cheaper, like 50 cents cheaper or something, and they'll ship over there. I don't take the time to do that. I print it out. They paid for it on that service. I'm going to print it out from that service, and I'm going to ship it. I don't want to take the time to go look at other places. I'm not like talking just to you. I'm just saying in general. That takes time. I don't want to do it. And on eBay, I make money off my sales since I do all my labels at home. My son was a lead tester for Call of Duty 3 years ago. Dang, Mindy. Well, I'm awful. I am really bad at Call of Duty. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, though. That'd be a good job. When you get a return, do you refund the original shipping, but the buyer paid? Okay, so if I get a return and it's like the item didn't fit or they just didn't like it on eBay, I just refund the purchase of the item. So I don't refund the shipping that they shipped it to me, and they have to ship it back on their own dime. So they have to eat the shipping to me and eat the shipping back. But yeah, I just refund the purchase of the item. Now, if there's a flaw in the item or something I missed, then I do refund them a total refund. You are? Yep, I am. Ship through the platform. Yeah, with Mercari, you lose insurance coverage if done outside the platform. There you go. So Mercari, ship it through the platform, or you'll lose the insurance. I always ship through the platform. It's just, if it's through eBay and you're shipping at home, you're going to make money off those labels and all the other stuff. Why not? Just do it. You're not losing any money. And it automatically tracks and all that stuff. So I don't know. This is a William Murray shirt. I bought this for $11 retail arbitrage. It sold for $42.99. It took a little while to sell. I'm guessing because it's a size small, but small still sells. Small still sells. Thanks. I saw on eBay and Posh, I need to start a Mercari. Yes, you do. Peach. Start selling on Mercari. And if you have a cross-lister, why not just cross-list it over to Depop too? I mean, I started on Posh right after eBay. I'm like, I want to take it slow. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm just going to go ahead and do Mercari too. So I just cross-listed all of them. Didn't lose any sleep. Super easy. Super duper easy. So I don't know if you have a cross-lister, but that's what I would do. Looking for your input on my sales tanking after a neutral review. I can tell you feedback and neutral feedback is not going to hurt you. I'm top rated with 100%. It was a bogus review. eBay won't remove it. It also is the same day I changed everything over from Vindu to Autoposher. So I'm wondering if that was a factor too, but 3 days later, I've sold only one sale. Was 5 to 7 sales per day. Candace, I'm guessing it's just maybe a slow period, but neutral reviews don't give you anything, doesn't affect your sales at all. In fact, I had a negative review like maybe 5 days ago, and I was still getting tons of sales. And I noticed that I had a negative review. I got it removed, but I was still getting it tons of sales during that negative review. I had it on there for a few days. So that shouldn't be a problem. What I would do maybe is on Autoposture, if you probably already do, but set up automatic offers, maybe for a little bit more than what you usually or what you have it at. Get some sales rolling and see if that jump starts your store back up. He did it for 3 years. His name is in the credits. That's cool, Mindy. Dang. That is cool to get paid to play video games. Okay, size 2. Is this a size 2? No, not a size 2. I don't know why it says size 2. Here's some cleats. Black 2. Hold on a second. Yeah, it says size 2 on there. They seem bigger than a 2. All right, size 2, Adidas cleats. You guys know the deal with these. These aren't selling as well as the other. So bought these all for $8 to $10 during a big sale. They're Adidas kids cleats. These I had to mark down to 20 because they weren't selling as well. So 10 into 20 on those. Thanks. That was what I was hoping to. It's just crazy. Yeah, that is a crazy coincidence. I just don't think that, don't sweat negative, don't sweat neutral feedback. And I'm actually not even sweating negative as much. I mean, I had negative feedback for about 3 days and I was getting a ton of sales. So actually that week, Wednesday and Thursday of last week, I had a ton of sales. I mean, I bagged it all yesterday. So that was all out during my road trip. So it was good. Using Autoposture for Depop, and kind of odd because you can only do 8 photos on Depop. I tend to do more than 8 photos, especially for shoes. So yeah, I don't know. I don't take a ton of photos. So if you take a ton of photos, it might not convert because the Depop only accepts 8 photos. I don't know if you just can do the top 8 or whatever. But with shirts and everything, it's rare that I take more than 8 photos. Only thing I take more than 8 photos on are suits and blazers, and I don't put those on Depop. So I don't know any advice on bots on Poshmark. For bots on Poshmark, what do you mean for bots, Cam? Let me know what you mean for bots. Okay, summer stuff. What's up, Felix? Felix is a nice guy. I call it Felix. Mindy in here, her son was a tester for Call of Duty. So pretty much got paid to play Call of Duty. And he's on the credits. How crazy is that? Summer stuff. What did you sell? We're selling all sorts of stuff. So right now we're getting into eBay sales. This is a new right here. It's got the Marshall's tag. You see I ripped it off. So this was a retail arbitrage item. New hook shirt. So hook fishing shirt. It sold for $21.99. Since it didn't have all the real tags and stuff, I priced it cheaper. So that's what's up with that. That again sold for $21.99 over on eBay. So I paid probably $8 for that. I'll have to go back and see, and it sold for $21.99. Let's make sure it's going to the right person though. Stuart. It's going to Stuart. It's going to Stu. Next item. Ooh. Okay. So you guys saw my thing about all those American Girl dolls I bought. I paid $250 for all the dolls and all the accessories. I sold an accessory last night. Just this little accessory right here sold for $14. $13.99 for this. And I have it upstairs. It just got a sale on Mercari for more accessories, a lot of accessories for $80. So I'm at $100. I'm almost at half of my buy cost on just accessories without selling one of those dolls. So this is going to go out on eBay. Where did I put that? On eBay. It sold for $13. So basically no buy cost in that. Put it in one of these bags. Put a little bubble wrap on it. Am I first buried? You're always first in my head. Always. Good morning, Beth. What Poshmark starting tool do you recommend? Sharing tool. Auto Posher. 100% Auto Posher. Because you not only get Poshmark. So, Angela, go to surfsupfinds.com. Click on Auto Posher. There's a coupon there, so you get a discount. And then you can see what the prices are. But the sharing automation, so it shares, it relists, delists, it sends out offers. It does all that for you on Poshmark. But also, you're paying that price, but you can do it for just Poshmark, or you can pay $10 more. You can do it for eBay and all the others. But if you're just on Poshmark, it's actually really, really cheap to get that service on Poshmark. Good morning, Chemo. What is up? What is up, Chemo? All right, Kaylee. Kaylee got that one. So that was a good little sale, right? That little necklace thing. Credit my wife. She found it in the bunch. She's like, that's worth a little bit more than all the other accessories. It sold in like 2 hours. And again, they were selling for $17.99. I priced mine at $13.99. Sold right away. Remember, I have like no buy cost in that, and I'm going to undercut the market. And it sold in 2 hours. So you didn't give your daughter any? Yes, she got, I forget what the name of it is. It's an American Girl doll. It's not the itty bitty, but it's like a medium-sized one. But she got that one. She got that one. She wasn't getting any of the real big ones. Trust me, whenever I thrift and find American Girl dolls, other than this Haggard one that I sold, she's gotten those over the years. So she's gotten those. What's up, Amy D? Do you sell only clothes on Poshmark? Yes, on Poshmark, I only sell clothing. It's only. Bro, got a PS9. What? PS9? What you talking about, Alpha? What you talking about, Willis? Good morning. If you had a Marshall's new tag, do you just cut the price off or do you leave it as is? I cut the price off. So on that hook, I cut the price off and just left the Marshall's so they could see that it still was new, never been worn. So that's what I do. Well, I need to go through all my daughter's American Girl doll stuff. That's wild. I know. $14 just for that little necklace thing. So with a lot of, I don't want to say just vintage, but a lot of toys, accessories can be worth almost as much as the actual figure itself. It depends on, because almost all the accessories were always lost, right? They were played with, lost, thrown away, whatever. So this is a Fair Harbor pair. I sold a couple of these. Fair Harbor pair of shorts. They sold for $29.99. I picked a whole bunch of these up at Marshall's last year at the end of the summer. I think for definitely $8 a piece. I remember pulling the tags off just a little bit ago when I listed these. And $8 a piece into $29.99. Retail arbitrage. Good morning, Queen. Tammy, good morning, everybody. Look at all this friends. Everyone's saying hi. Welly Wisher. That's it. Welly Wisher. Amy, yes. She got a Welly Wisher. I don't know why. I can't remember that. A Welly Wisher. So it's like, let's say American Girl doll is 18 inches tall. Welly Wishers are probably like 15 inches tall. Something like that. It's a Welly Wisher. And she was thrilled to death to have the Welly Wisher. But like I said, Daddy got to put food on the table. So Daddy got to sell some of those dolls. And she has like 6 of me thrifting them over the years. Another William Murray, but this one I retail arbitraged recently. I spent $20 on this William Murray, so I did not get this one for $11. It sold for $42.74 auto posture sale. So there's your automatic offer they send out. No, I didn't send that offer out. Auto posture did. That's what happened. That's what happened. I got my niece an American Girl doll. Yes, Alpha, yeah. American Girl dolls. We have bought American Girl doll for my daughter. And we go to Chicago. We went to American Girl doll or store and we bought her a doll and she picked one out. So she's good. But I could only do that if I made money selling American Girl dolls that I found at sales. But it's the experience of going to the store, right? Okay, that sold. Making sure I use my phone. If you're new here, I use my phone just to double check, making sure it's going to the right buyer. I pick out all my inventory. I bring it over to my shipping area. And then on eBay, I print out all my labels in one long form. And I have all my things set up here in order because I pull them in order. And then all my Poshmark is down here, and all the labels are on top because I've already printed those. Next item, not a great pickup. I probably won't pick these up again. New Tags women's 721 jeans, Levi's. I picked them up because they were new tags. I was just going to try them out. They're skinny. I know skinny jeans aren't in, but I still see a lot of people wear skinny jeans. They sold for $18.88. I paid $7.99, so I didn't lose any money or anything like that. It's persnickety. Queen? It's persnickety? Queen of Vinyl? Is that you? Persnickety, Queen of Vinyl? I like that. There you go. I got my niece an American Girl doll. Daddy got to buy a new Rolex. That's right. Daddy got to buy himself a Rolex. Daddy, sorry. Luckily, my girl hates dolls. Good, Felix. That's good. But she's going to like something else that's expensive. And you already know it. Your daughter play Call of Duty? She could probably take my place. She's probably way better than me. They're perfect as a little sister to American Girl doll. Yeah. So perfect as they don't have a ton of resale. Yes. Haha. Christine, you caught on. They don't have really good resale. So when she wanted that, I was like, okay, you can have it. Yesterday, if you were with me during my live, let me get this other thing out of the way. If you were with me during my live yesterday, this sold during the live and I talked about it. I did an impromptu live. Don't worry if you missed it. It's on YouTube. I just showed you like my haul from the week, the garage sale, and all my thrifting hauls. But Ralph Lauren, if it's got the gold buttons, I'll pick it up. The only thing I look for is if the elbows are shiny, I leave it behind because that means it's been worn. But I pick these up. I sell them for $37.99. This sold for $36.09, which means Autoposh are selling an offer. So I pick these up. I sell similar, and they sell pretty quick. They're not really hard to list either. I have my grandbabies come today for a month. Let's go, Momo. Enjoy them. I'm sure mom and dad are going to love you having those grandbabies for a month. I know they will. Padded flat rate envelope. It's going to Thad. It is going to Thad. So padded flat rate envelope. This is how I do my blazers. I roll them up, and I put them in taco style into one of these. A burrito style, I guess you should say. Ever heard of a brand called Billy Reed? Yep. Every time I list it, it sells quick. A sell-through rate isn't even that great. I don't know why. So you must be selling it at a good price. I'm very selective with that brand now. It used to sell much better for me. Obviously, it still sells. You're selling it, Cam. But I don't pick it up as much. I used to, maybe a couple years ago, I picked it up every time I found it. Now I'm kind of more selective, but it does still sell. I find a lot of polos. They also make nice jackets. What type of Levi's do I pick up? It's funny you ask. It's like you knew what we were going into. But that's not what's sold next. So we'll get into that in a minute. This is a Peter Millar, basic Peter Millar striped shirt. I priced all these down. Has a little emblem on the front. These striped Peter Millar shirts, I priced them all down. This is $19.99. They've been sitting for over a year getting them out. Now that's $20. I can hopefully go find a couple G4 and Roblox and make way more money instead of just sitting on this money and not making me anything. So I got a year 2000 WWE figures. Let's go. Yeah, those are good. WWE figures, WWF figures from back in the day do really well. Yes, I don't get to find that stuff. Our thrift stores, unless I go to garage sales, our thrift stores don't put any 90s toys out. Unless you get really lucky. But they are told to keep those in the back, and they put them on shopgoodwill.com. So that's what happens with that stuff. Next item is a pair of Chubbies. I bought these, I think, for like $8 a pair, maybe even less. But these are Chubbies. They're Baby Shark. You guys know the song. And they're new with tags. These sold for $24.99. Retail arbitrage, really, really cheap at a big clearance sale. What up, Bull North? What's up, Bull North Flips? Still in the box. Dang, that's going to definitely drive up the value. So during our thrift trip, Bearded found a whole bunch of Matchbox cars. And you guys know Matchbox cars aren't really worth much. And everyone has them. They try to sell them. He saw a couple. He's like, this is worth it. He bought a whole bunch. and he's going to make a ton of money on them. They're like all super rare. So he definitely did well. So don't sleep on some Matchbox cars. The older ones do really well. Levi's. What Levi's do I pick up? So if I find any Levi's in the store that are start with a 5, they're a men's, and they're a 501 or 502 or 560 or 550, any of those, new with tags, they sell for around $30 for me, around $27 to $30. So whatever your buy cost is, mine's $8. I pick them all up if they're new with tags. Other Levi's I pick up 560s, and I pick up silver tab. I also pick up vintage orange tabs. So if they have an orange tab, I pick those up. So Levi's with an orange tab, I pick up. These sold for $34.99. $34.99 on these Levi's orange tab to mile. So those are the Levi's I pick up. 560s, silver tab if they're used, and then also like an orange tab vintage. Or a 501 vintage if you can find those. A lot of people pick up the black wash Levi's too. It just depends how much they cost. If Levi's were all $4.99 where I live, I would pick up a ton more Levi's, but they're $8, so I can't do it. Let's go in a padded flat rate. Man, I love selling toys. Before I sold clothes, I sold action figures and tech decks. Oh, I remember tech decks. Too bad good toys are never in the thrift. Yep, I agree. So it sucks. Going out to garage sales are great, but a lot of times you don't find like the older toys anymore. It's just like new kids' toys. But yeah, I remember tech decks. I didn't even know people bought those. Do you buy antique stores? Stuff at antique stores? I don't buy stuff at antique stores. Not that there's money can be made at those. But most of the antique stores or antique booths, people look up the prices on eBay and price off that. Every once in a while, you can find something. But, I mean, everyone there is usually a reseller, right? So they buy something because they know how much it's worth most of the time, and then they try to resell it. So, and for us to be resellers, it's hard to buy something from a reseller to resell. It can be tough. Speaking of Billy Reed, okay, I didn't even realize. So here's a Billy Reed that sold. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. You guys want a Levi's? Now Billy Reed. This is 100% linen. So 100% linen Billy Reed shirt. There's your tag. There's your tag. How about it? Billy Reed. Billy Reed tag. Sorry, the tag, you just really can't see it. But it's Billy Reed. 100% linen, sold for $17.99. So I'm not making a ton off these anymore. But still worth the pickup. 100% Levi's. Or 100% linen. How many items you sell average a day? Cheers. And I try to sell 1% of my store a day between all the platforms. So if I can sell between 14 to 1 to 2%, if I can sell 14 or more items a day, that's what I like. But the only way to really do that is to make sure you're listing 15 to 20 or more items a day. So if I want to sell that many, I have to make sure I'm listing that many or more. So if you're picking up really good stuff, listing it at a cheap price, you're going to be selling those things more often. So that's how many things I sell a day, about 14. Just sold a Filson t-shirt for 130 within hours. I think I underpriced it. No, listen, Broad Street. I know I've been there a million times where something sells really quickly. You think you underpriced it. Be happy. You probably paid $2 or $5 for that shirt. You sold it for 130. If someone offered you 50, I guarantee you would have probably taken it not knowing what it was or something like that. Someone at the thrift store would have been like, I'll give you 50 for that. You would have probably taken it. You're fine. That's good. It's okay. It's okay. Is Lululemon dying out? Yes. You get less for your money now for Lululemon. I actually found a Levi's silver tab loose, made in the USA, have them listed for $60. Bull North. Those should sell like now, overnight. Like those should sell during this live. Yeah, silver tab made in the USA is huge because they do make the repops of silver tab and they're not made in the USA. So if you find the ones that are made in the USA, they sell for much more. Next item was a brand that I do not pick up very often. So don't, just because I picked this up, don't be like, oh, I found a Jose Banks Blazer, it's going to be worth money. No. Rarely do I pick up a Jose Banks blazer. I'll tell you why I picked this up. I picked this one up because it is a silk linen wool blend. It's a silk linen wool blend blazer. I still listed it at, well, I listed it and it sold for $36.09. So again, another auto posture sale. Probably had it at $37.99. Take 5% off, and that's what it is. So $3.99. See, brought $3.99 into $130. Listen, turn that frown upside down. That's good. That's good. I found unopened 15 Pokemon marble pouch with marbles manufactured at 2000 at a garage sale. I'm guessing that's really good because they're older Pokemon and Pokemon is super hot. But yes, Too Many Dogs Lululemon is going for less money than it used to. So there are some Lululemon I don't even pick up anymore, like women's tank tops. I want to make sure this is going to the right person real quick. Yes, sir, it is. Okay, next item. Wow, we got a lot. You guys are in for it. Okay, Patagonia, new with tags. I got you guys on YouTube and Facebook. I see you. New with tags, Patagonia. Got this at a big outlet sale. Sold these for $39.99. I think I paid around $13 to $15 for these. Do you and your wife do reselling full-time? No, just me. So I am full-time solo full-time. Me and Auto Posture and I, full-time. So I do it all by myself, except for Shelby did help with the American Girl dolls, but no, like finding their names and stuff. But I do it all myself. No helpers, no one, just me. If you're selling something for $30 and you get an offer for $8, do you ignore? Oh, that's a good question, Ben. Do you ignore or highball the low offer? Ben, everyone has their own opinion on it. Honestly, if I'm busy that day or whatever, it's how I feel that day. Either if I'm asking 30, I'll hit them back with a 29, or I'll just decline. Usually lately when people have been lowballing me at like $8, I just decline it. Basically, like declining means like, that's an awful get out of here. That's like go away. So yeah, a lot of people say no matter what, counter back. No, I'm not gonna sit there and counter back because I've done it so long that most of the time those people will never buy that item. But then people are gonna be like, oh, well, sometimes people do buy it, but I don't. So lately, when people lowball me big time, I just decline it. I don't even mess with it. And that's a big lowball. We're saying $30, $8 on 30. That's a pretty big lowball. This is an Untuck It, but it's a nylon spandex blend. These are the Untuckets that sell well for me. So the stretchy kind. This sold to Michael for $23.74. Again, another Auto Posture sale. I hate lowball offers. Yeah. So everyone has their own thing. You do what you want. Everyone's going to have an opinion on it. My opinion is if it's a lowball offer like that, if it's way less than 50%, if it's 25 or 20% of the item, decline, buy. I've seen people post Lulu being at Marshall's. I have not seen Lulu at Marshall's, and I don't think they sell Lululemon at Marshall's. Maybe like somehow one slipped in, but I don't think they sell it. They keep their stuff like close to them. I don't think they sell it at Marshall's, but maybe. Did you put the material on the blazer in the title? Yes. So that Jose Banks, I put Jose Banks silk linen wool 42R blazer, 2-button gray plaid sport coat jacket. All those keywords. That's what I put right at the top. Keep it going, teacher. I love learning from you. Hey, thanks, Sophia. I'll keep it going. We have a lot to go through. We have got more. I figured out that I have most lowball offers are not serious buyers and a waste of my time. Yep, that's how I do it. I've been like I said, I know I look young, but I've been selling on eBay since 2001. So I've dealt with a lot of people over the years. And for the most part, when people lowball that, you're wasting your time going back and forth. And I don't want to say the toll, but the toll it takes on you mentally, because every time you get it, your blood pressure goes up a little more because you're like, forget this guy. Like, why are they doing that? No, buy, decline. You don't use minimum offer, insert your minimum offer. So Mindy, I don't put a minimum offer on most of my items. Nope, I do not. So on most of my items, I do not put a minimum offer. If it's an expensive item, a lot of times I'll do minimum offers. Like, let's say I put a Kuji online for $300. I'll put a minimum on that because everyone and their mom will want to get that for cheap. They'll lowball me, trying to get a deal. And good for them, but I will put a minimum offer. But other than that, I don't, because it's another step. If you know me, I try to cut out as many steps as I can that I don't really need. So that's how I feel like I stay efficient. Like, I feel like I'm pretty efficient for a one-man show. Good morning, Shiat. At a counter, a low ball, and they come back lower, decline, and then message me. I blocked them. Yeah, a lot of times you can just block them, guys. Like, seriously, there's been many times people lowball me, I'll block them. Because a lot of times, if you do end up taking some of those lowball offers, there'll be an issue with that item, and they'll want to return it. I'm just telling you from experience. I just found out we have a Lululemon outlet here. Yes. So Lululemon does have an outlet. But if you go to lululemon.com and go to We Made Too Much, a lot of the outlet clothes are down there too. I've been having lowball offers lately. I've declined them. They're just playing you. Yeah, agree. Especially in, like, Poshmark. I've been getting a lot of lowball offers. This guy is a little golf course in Hawaii, and it has a little ladybug on the back. So it's a golf course in Hawaii, little ladybug on the back. It sold for $22. I took a best offer at $22. So that was me taking a best offer. Oh, my bad. I have to answer some of your questions. Okay, Cam, did you put those new tag Patagonia shorts in pre-owned? I heard about a Vero thing. I ended up my relisting pre-owned. So a lot of people have talked about that. I've sold hundreds of Patagonia, North Face, all that new tags on my eBay store, and I've never been Vero'd. So those were new tags, listed them as new tags. So I've never had any issues with it. I currently have multiple items, new tags, Patagonia listed in my store right now. So, and North Face, non-Vero'd. Gwen got this. Okay, this next one I'm gonna have to put to the side. I'll show you why. Audra, what's up? Good morning. I'm late. How many sales? So June 1st, so Saturday, Sunday, we had 20 eBay sales, and then we had a ton of Poshmark sales, Mercari, and Depop. So I think we're packing up like 50-ish sales total. I saw a TikTok last night where a reseller found a bunch of Lululemon at Marshall's. Well, I guess I'm wrong. I didn't know. I've never seen it. I thought Lululemon kept all that stuff like close to them, like didn't let that happen. But I guess so. I didn't know they sold at Marshall's. If that's the case, y'all know where I'm going to be shopping for myself. When I decline, most of the time they come back at about $5 off the original price. Why don't you just do that to begin with? Yeah, why didn't they just do that? I don't know. I mean, I understand people trying, like going to garage sales. Like, you expect people to give you offers. They want to try to get a deal. But it's offensive to offer someone like 20% of the total item. Good morning, DC Flips. How do you feel about the 50% off offers? If I have 50%, I won't decline. If someone offers 42 on something I had listed for 80, I countered, but they never came back. Yeah, definitely felt like time wasted. If it's a 50% offer, like something I have for 50 and they offer 25, I'll come back to them with like a $42 or $45 offer to show them like, okay, I can wiggle, but this is where I'm going. And then I stay there. Low offers tend to be returns and complainers. Audra knows too. Returns, complainers, all that stuff. What does Vero mean, Alexis? It means it's copyrighted. So like Velcro, you can't use the word Velcro on eBay because it's a copyrighted word to Velcro. They own that word or whatever. You get that item removed and you'll get a ding against your account, and eBay doesn't play. If you get like 2 Veros on eBay or 3, your whole account gets suspended indefinitely. So look for Vero words. Just go to Google eBay Vero words. Oshkosh, or not Oshkosh, but onesie, and Velcro, and there's some other words. Kevlar, some other words. You have multiple Veros since you have multiple new Patagonias. Is that worth it? You're going to get hit. Heaven said you're going to get hit with multiple Veros since you have multiple new tagged Patagonia. Is it worth it? Yep, it's worth it to me, Heaven, because I've sold hundreds of them, new tags, never been Veroed. So if I get a Vero, okay, it's a warning, and I'll know not to do it new with tags. But I'll continue to sell hundreds of them new with tags, so it's worth it for me. Sirs, do you have a list of the top 10 golf courses vids, please? Reisner, what I do is I go to Google, I type in PGA golf course logos, I click on images, and it'll show all the images. That's just what I use, so I know what images, what little logos to look for. This girl is haggard. You guys saw I did a short with her. This did not come with the lot that I bought. This was found at a thrift store. Her hair's all haggard. Some of her hair is cut. I put it at auction at 99 cents. It sold for $14.50. I paid $3 for her. So this American Girl doll, some girl's going to get an American Girl doll for $15. But I have to pack her in something else. Next item was a BMW sweater. I've had this for a long time. It's the BMW sweater. It doesn't even have, if it had a little logo on it, it would have gone for more. But it's probably from the dealership. Like they have swag there and you can buy it there. Sold for $23. Again, I've had it for a while. Happy to get that sale. What? Yeah, Alexis, it's for real. Okay. Yeah, shoot. I'm missing a ton. How long have I been doing this, and how long did it take you to be full-time? Angelique, I've been reselling, let's just say clothing since 2016. I could have gone full-time probably 2019, and then COVID hit, whatever, all that stuff. So I could have gone full-time in 2019, which means I was making as much as I was teaching as I was reselling. And then, so only after about 2 or 3 years. But I also am always going. So I never sit and stop. I'm always going. So after about 2 or 3 years, I'd say it took me to do that. I could have gone full time, but also it depends on like your expenses, right? If your cars are paid off and your house mortgage is super cheap and you don't live off a lot of money, you don't vacation, full time could be a lot quicker. So it just depends on your situation. This is a Polo Ralph Lauren short sleeve. It's a 2XLT with the little red pony. This sold for $23.88. $23.88. I bought Lululemon Metal Tech shirts at my local liquidation store. Dang, you need to message me because that's what I wear. These are all Metal Tech. I'd buy that. Especially when the item already is on sale too. Yo, getting offers when the item's on sale, I know. But people are trying to get deals, whatever. What's your thoughts on buying Liquid? Liquid, the brand? I don't buy that brand if that's a brand. Liquidation. Oh, what are my thoughts on buying liquidation pallets? I don't buy them. I wouldn't buy a liquidation pallet. If I were to buy a pallet, it would be a pallet of off season, or let's say Macy's has a whole bunch of clothing, or Dick's, which you can do at Dick's too. They have a whole bunch of clothing that are now off. They're a year old. So they have to put the new clothing out and get rid of the old clothing, and it didn't sell for clearance. That's the pallet I want. It's all new with tags. It's just a year too old. Those are the pallets I want. I don't want the return pallets, liquidation pallets, stuff like that. I guess that could be liquidation, but yeah, that's what I want. If I were to buy a pallet. Why is that? What did I miss? What did I miss? Did I throw a tag away? Okay, so this does not go on there. This, maybe it does. No, it doesn't. So I messed up somewhere. I sold these too for $39.99. These were $10 at Burlington. $10 at Burlington, yellow Levi's. I found my first Grayson this weekend all over wolf print. Don't see any others on eBay. Same print. Gonna list high and see. That's what I would do too, Carrie. List it high and see what happens. Okay, so we have to find where I made the mistake. That's why I got off track. Okay, so these Levi's sold for $39.99. I bought them for $10 at Burlington. So be on the lookout for $10. Haggard. I know, she's super haggard. We'll see if Haggard's the issue. She might have been the issue. New attack palettes are great. I agree. What's up, Andy's Attic? Congratulations, Andy's Attic is expecting a baby. What is the annual income? It just depends on the year. It just depends on the year. Put it this way, I make more than I did teaching. So that should help. All right, let's see. Chef it. Okay. Now, where did I mess up? I'm going to have to figure that one out. What was the last order? We're doing this together, guys. Sorry, you're going to have to hang out with me. Awaiting payment. Oh, so that BMW shirt, I'm actually awaiting payment. It didn't actually sell yet. So we're going to look for Tom. Found Tom. So the so this, I'm guessing that this one right here, this BMW I'm waiting a payment for. So they have not yet paid. What's up, K-Way Shop? All right, so what I'm going to do is that label, I'm not going to be able to, I could reprint the label if I want to, but instead I'm just going to tape it on this bag. So I'm just going to tape this label on this bag and call it a day. But that's why I double check. Shipping Brad didn't send to the wrong person. Yeah, I have not shipped to the wrong person in a while. Knock on wood. I have done it though. If you've been reselling long enough, I think maybe, unless you're K-Way Shop, you don't make mistakes. I've sent to the wrong person before. I've done a switcheroo. And I get the first person saying I got this item. I'm like, oh, I better message the second person. So there you go. Now it's ready to go. I'll keep this to the side, waiting for them to pay. And then again, I have to pack up that American Girl doll at some point. Now we have a ton of Poshmark sales to do, a ton of them. So if you want to come back and watch this later, or let's do it right now. Do you still do live thrifts? Yes, usually on Wednesdays I do. I decided I have 1K followers now, so I can go live, but I'm terrified. Listen, look at Flip Shop. Don't be scared to go live. Don't be scared to go live, especially if you want to do whatnot or something. It's great practice to go live on TikTok. Just go live. Nothing to worry about. Do something that you're multitasking. If you're just sitting here in front of this and talking, then it might be a little bit because you're trying to figure out something to talk about. But if you're doing a haul or you're taking tags off an item and showing stuff, you have a lot of talking time. You have a lot of stuff you can talk about if no one's responding in the chat. So that's what I'd recommend if you're going live. Same, I found all over print Grayson and there are no comps. Lulu and Carrie. Y'all, just send them to me. Send them to me. You know where I'm at. K-Way, thanks for the rose. K-Way is trying to make up. See how he's giving me gifts? Because he hurt my feelings last night because I'm so bad at Call of Duty. I carry the team from the bottom. You know how you have to carry the team. You have all the people up top of you doing really good, but you have to carry them. You're on the bottom, but you're still going to get that W. That's me. I carry the team from the bottom. All right. First item. Let's go over to Poshmark and see what stuff sold so I can tell you how much it sold for, because that's important. That is important. Tape on top label makes ink disappear. So these are thermal printer labels, and I've never had an issue with tape being on top. That's how I used to do it when I didn't have a thermal printer. But yeah, I won't have any issues with that scanning. Great tips. Thank you. You're welcome. Snap dabble. I know. Basically, he's a cheerleader. A cheerleader that brings down the team a little bit. All right. Poshmark sale. So we're doing all priority. If I'm not doing something in priority, y'all need to yell at me. through this. You need to just say no, 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 because I don't want to waste 11 or however much cents on these. I want to ship it all in free envelopes. These are Mephisto shoes. Mephisto shoes with American Girl doll hair on it from down there. So got to get that off. But yes, this is a decent brand to sell. They don't sell as well as they used to, but I will pick these up, especially men's shoes. The bottoms are pretty good. I paid $4. You can see a 4R, which means it was 4 red that week. And those sold for a total of $40. So 4 into 40 is where we're at on those. When do you update your spreadsheet after selling an item? When do I have a different type of spreadsheet than what K-Way and all them have. So I do it a different way than what they do. Basically, cheerleaders are fantastic. Exactly. Go me. Yeah, you guys are doing so well. Let's do it. Keep hacking. Okay, let's do it. All right, so these are going to go out. What I'm going to do, by the way, these are the bomb. I didn't think they'd be great. Got them off Amazon. They actually take up a lot of room. So put that in the bottom of that box. Again, $4 into 40. Poshmark takes its 20%, which is kind of steep, but I'm still cool with that. As long as you get a low buy cost, I'm good with that. 20%, take it. You deserve it for getting me these sales. Because if I didn't have you, Poshmark, I wouldn't be getting these sales. I wouldn't be making money. So, that might be too hard of a task. Let's see. Next one. Yep. So these right here, I only need 2 of them. Put them in the box. Ethan Banks is actually the one who yelled at me not to start packing my shoes so they don't bang around in the box. So now I have shoes that don't bang around the box. So that's a good thing. $4 into 40 minus their 20%. How about it? How about it? Hey, bought a lot of probably 80 to 100 Skylanders for $60. Would you go through them or just sell them as a big lot? I think of doing a whatnot or try to sell them. I would not do a whatnot with them probably. If you haven't done whatnot, I actually just listed yesterday a whole huge lot of Bakugan. So I didn't go through any of the individual cards or figures. I just sold them as a lot. A lot of times you can make money pulling those items out, but a lot of times people will look and zoom in and multiple people will see if you have something special there. But you do you. If you want to take the time, think how much time it'll take to go through each individual item or just sell them. So what's the max that one could be worth? The max one could be worth is $20. Is it worth going through all of them? Maybe not. If one of them could be worth $300, probably. You hung your picture up. Love it. Yeah, thanks, Lulu. I do. I love it too. That was a picture of me when I was little. Okay, next item. We're going to do these Ultras. Love selling these Ultras. These guys are minty, like unworn condition. Again, I don't take the size or the price off the bottom. These were $7. $7. Prices on the bottom, super minty. I know you can't see it real well over there, but Ultras, that's what you want to look for. And they did all right. I think they sold for $33. $33. Now, I'm going to put these in a poly mailer because they're very lightweight. So I'm just going to put these in a poly mailer. I'm not going to put them in a box. No D in a box, just shoes in a bag. Shoes in a bag. eBay is now displaying discounted shipping rates to buyers. Do you keep that one or did you turn it off? Honestly, I haven't changed a thing, Ben. I haven't changed a thing. And if someone were to ask me, like, hey, I see this costs this and you're only paying this, what's the deal? I'll say, it's my shipping. It's part of my shipping. I have to pay for the box, the packing materials, handling, whatever. But I've never had that question. I don't know what I'm going to do. No. Priority box. Shoot. Dang it. You guys are right. Should have gone in priority box. Dang it. I had one right here too. Well, there goes 15 cents. A nickel and a dime. Dang it. People are saying that because this is Poshmark priority. I could have used the free Poshmark box and I didn't. Gosh, I got to be better than that. At least stuffed shoes with paper. Lisa, I didn't. Listen, I didn't even stuff the shoe with paper. I just put them in there. That's all I did. I know, Meg. All right, let's just move past it. Let's move past that mistake. So here's a ping little club mallet head or whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. Golf putter head. I paid $5, 75% off, $19.99. I paid $5 for this, sold it for $10. I have a ton of these. They haven't been selling. I listed them probably in February, and they haven't been selling. So I'm going to probably mark all these down and just start selling them. And this is going to go in a priority flat rate envelope right this second. Unfollowed. Casey, don't unfollow. Rookie mistake. I know. Such a rookie with Poshmark. I really am. No doubt about it. Sorry. Margaret got me too. Everyone. I didn't change anything about eBay shipping either. Okay. Lulu didn't change anything either. K-Way, are you still on here? Like, I don't know. K-Way changed. I'm pretty sure he didn't change anything either. So with all that shipping stuff, I know if you're a new seller and like updates come out, they come out with updates on eBay like twice or all the time. I feel like I don't even pay attention to any of it. The biggest one was changing first class to ground. That was a big one, and it actually benefited both the buyers and the sellers. So priority on that one. So $5 into 10. Wow. Plus 20% off. Not good. Okay, if you are on TikTok, you guys have 5% of my battery left, and there's almost 200 of you in here. So if I lose you, I'm live on YouTube and eBay. I mean YouTube, and I'm out of it. YouTube and Facebook right now. I'll slow down. Okay. Next item. Under Armour gray ripstop shorts. Under Armour gray ripstop, which means they have the little squares in case they rip. The rip gets stopped, just like it says. Cargo shorts. These sold for $18 over on Poshmark. I didn't get the email. I didn't change shipping. Yeah, I opted out of it. There you go. So on eBay, do you turn on immediate pay required? And what does that even mean? So what it means is if they purchase the item and they agree to purchase it, just like on Poshmark, it comes out of it right away. They pay you right away. For example, this right here that I packed up earlier and messed me up, someone bought this and they haven't paid for it yet. So you can turn on immediate pay, so you don't have to wait for people to pay you. I'll just hop over here. Thanks, Annie. Just hop over here, Annie. Thanks for coming in. All right. So those sold for $18, paid $3.99 for those. I actually have a couple pair. Here's another pair right here. These are khaki, obviously. Those were the gray. So the gray sold before the khaki. Write that down. Be prepared, individual. I get you guys are talking to each other. What does a teacher make? Here in Indiana, I taught for 13 years, and I was making $52,000. 13 years, $52,000. And the worst part about it for me, I got in front of the board. I spoke like multiple times in front of the board about the pay and all that stuff. The worst part about it is it's really tough to get teachers. So what did they do? They incentivized people to get into teaching or come to our district, which was inner city, by paying first-year teachers more. So first-year teachers were getting paid around $49,000 to come in, and I taught for 13 years, and I was getting $52,000. So I was making $3,000 more than a first-year teacher. That's part of the reason why I left. That is part of the reason. It has nothing to do with the kids. Kids are great. Nothing to do with the kids. Faherty shorts. These are linen blend. Faherty, however you pronounce it. These sold for $18 over on Poshmark. That's nuts. I know. I almost did it, guys. I almost did it. So yeah, teaching sucks. And there's a viral TikTok my wife showed me of a teacher who actually teaches here in Indianapolis, who left teaching after 5 years and talked about all the reasons. It's bad, guys. If you have kids, especially in the inner city. It's sad. It's really sad. They lose. So many good teachers have left. The best teachers I've ever taught with have left. It's really, really sad. Sirs, guess what? I found Mother Denim brand new with tags for $13. Let's go, Stephanie. That's what? Wouldn't that be like $100 bill? I would guess. Teachers are so underappreciated, underpaid. I can't even imagine the challenges. Yeah, it's so much. So this is great now. It's just a new chapter. I love the teaching thing. This is a new chapter. Put priority packing stuff in front of you. Move container away from you. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. That's a great point. We're going to move this stuff down here. So I only have priority in front of me. Good point. Vineyard Vines shirt for $20. Vineyard Vines performance. I only really pick up Vineyard Vines if it's a performance. This one actually says performance on there. A lot of times they'll say on the go or whatever, but they have to be the stretchy kind. The stretchy kind. Vineyard Vines sold that for $20. Poshmark takes its cut. That sort of thing. And it's going to go out. You know what? It's going to go out one of these, I guess. I was going to put it at flat rate, but I decided not to. Still teaching. I know. We're teaching over here. We're teaching over here. I do miss the kids. I still talk to all my students. I had probably a 30-minute conversation with one of my high-functioning autism students this weekend. So I still talk to a lot of my students, but it is what it is. Next item is a pair of Mother. Okay, I was super surprised. These did not go for a lot of money. Why? Because the comps were not great. The comps were not great on these. They're Mother cotton pants with a big flare. These cotton pants with the big flare. Mother. I thought these were like everything. Big flare, cut like everything. Mustard. You know, the big flare is kind of that, Woodstock 1969, 70s, with the mustard color. It didn't. It sold for $37 over on Poshmark. So it really didn't do as well as I thought it would. I don't blame you. I retired medically when my school refused a reasonable accommodation request for AC in my classroom. They had underpaid by $30,000 a year, for sure. Underpaid and no AC in your classroom. And that's not uncommon. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know where you taught, but it's sad. No AC in the classroom. I'm sure the kids love that too and made your job a lot easier. Do you have a video of your inventory system? Yeah, I think I have a short on it. It's like, it's me laying on the ground being like, I'm as lazy as they come. I show you my inventory system and it drives people crazy. It's the same in healthcare. I have 36 years and the new people make what I make. Tam, my blood pressure is hot right now. You saying that. Defund public education. Yeah, Felix, exactly. Defund. Teachers should be high standard, high paying job. I know. I agree. My wife gets paid. They pay her fairly. I mean, ish. Still tough, but whatever. But yeah, healthcare workers, I've heard the same, Tams. Medicine. Yeah. How many items do I list per day? I try to list 15 or more a day on average. So some days I list more. Like yesterday, I listed a ton. And then hopefully I'll list a ton today, 15 or more, because I want to get 15 or more sales a day. Those are beautiful. Yeah, those are very beautiful. Perfect for spring prime. Did I pay up? No, I paid $5 for those pants. So $5 for those pants into 37. So whatever. How long do you have something posted before you price drop it? It just depends. I let it go through usually one season. So about a year. So like right now I have a ton of flannels and jackets that are posted that aren't selling. Those are just sitting dormant until next fall. But if they don't sell next fall, then at the end of the fall, I'll price them way down and get rid of it. Pale yellow is in. Mustard is not much. I think those pants are cute. That's why I'm not trying so hard. Yeah, full-time reseller to go, or trying to go full-time reseller. Yeah, I get it. It's going to show like you can be your own entrepreneur. Wanted me to sign documents so that I could get reimbursed for my salary. I said, nope. Yep. Get out of there. Get out of there. What's up, Ethan Banks? Guys, Ethan Banks is here. Ethan Banks is here. You changed your logo too. Good friend, Ethan Banks. What is up, Ethan? I know K-Way came over. I saw the pictures of Nala. Such a cute dog. Ethan Bakes. You guys, if you guys don't know Ethan, I can't tell you to follow him on social media because he doesn't do it, but he's a full-time shoe reseller and he's awesome. He's super fun and nice. His inventory, my inventory system is bananas. Yeah, I'll show you. Hi, I'm Brad. Love that video. Hi, I'm Brad. Hi, I'm the Brad. And that's a different video, but yeah, that's another video. Educators are grossly underpaid as well, for sure. We miss Ethan. Ethan, we miss you. I thought Ethan was on TikTok. No, he's not. I know we all miss Ethan. Look, he misses you guys. He says, I miss you too. He's on Facebook right now. If you want to go over to Facebook Live, he's on there. Okay, my inventory system. Are you ready? Are you ready? Now, how can I take 15 to 20 pictures a day and list those items and sell them and find them in my inventory system and make as much or more than like couples make? I don't know, but this inventory system works. So what I do, I have 80 bins and everything is categorized by like item. So I don't pre-bag an item and I don't put anything in a SKU. So nothing in my system is skewed. The reason I don't do both of those is because it saves me time. So if I did a SKU, I would have to write the SKU down on the bag the item in another bag, write the SKU down, then put in my listing the SKU. That saves me time by not doing any of that. So what I do, I put it in like items. For example, this bin right here are all, oh, there goes TikTok. This bin right here is all new with tags Levi's. New with tags Levi's. Okay? So if I have a new with tags Levi's, I bring it down here, put it in that bin. If I have a button-up shirt, these are all short sleeve button-up shirts. So when that St. Louis shirt sells, that's really crazy print, I grab it. There it is. If I have a striped Under Armour polo shirt that sells, I grab my stripe Under Armour polo shirt bin that, and I grab it out of it. If it's the orange one, I'll grab the orange one, and that's it. I put it on my shipping station. So that's how I do my inventory system. Super efficient for me. Works great for me. Everyone do your own thing. I think people watch like old YouTubers and whatever, and they do exactly, which is fine. But I've done different inventory systems, and this one is the most efficient for me. But you have to have good memory. And if I were to hire someone, I definitely would have to change this inventory system. So, and actually, Ethan's still over here. Ethan has kind of a similar system, I believe. He puts it all on shoe racks in his garage, and he goes and finds the shoes. He just has like tennis shoes in one area, boots in one area. That's pretty much what I do. Miss your podcast, Ethan? My head hurts. I know. Like item inventory system is best under 1,000 items. Reisner does it too. Reisner does it too. Your inventory is smart. Thanks, Ethan. I think it's smart too. Like, people knock it, and I'm totally fine with that. But like, my numbers and sales are great. So, and I save a ton of time. I save a ton of time. I don't have to do anything, SKUs, anything, any waste of time with that type of thing. This is a Peter Millar. So guess what? I went to my Peter Millar bin, which is right down there, and I pulled this right out of the Peter Millar bin, the blue one with the stripes. Super easy to find that one. Because I'm selling a lot of the same type of items, I put them in like bins. Peter, I was going to put this in a poly mailer, but I'm not because this is going on Poshmark. I love the system. I started doing it like that. I'm super OCD. Yes. Yeah, I don't, if you're OCD, I don't know, but this system works great for me. It's everyone do them, but it works great for me. I like it. All right. So Annie Sadek, this is going to you. No, it's going to another Annie. This sold for $22. Peter Millar. Remember, I'm pricing that down. No need for SKU when it's going to sell within a week. Get them, Lulu. Get them. That's right. I don't need no SKU. I'm selling it within a week. What a big waste of my time. Next item. That's right. We sell stuff quick over here. These actually did sell quick. A couple of these sold real quick. I didn't even have time to put them away. These are Bonobo shorts. I don't pick up the pants unless they're golf pants, but I did pick these up. Bonobos shorts. They sold for $17 on Poshmark. So these are all Poshmark sales. All Poshmark sales over here. And I'm going to put it in this. You guys are smart for telling me to put my poly mailers away to the side. Good morning, R. Good morning, Ree. Thanks for coming in. So this is what we're looking like over on TikTok right now. We're looking like that. So we're just going to go ahead and put that down. So we might have some new people coming in. If not, I warned them. I said, listen, I'm going off. If you don't follow me anywhere else, then it's okay. Okay. All right. Bundle of Duluth shorts. I sold both of them for $39. $3.99 a piece. So let's talk serious real quick. Serious. What's up, Amy? Thanks for coming in. Coming on over. You saw it. I forewarned everybody. Duluth pants, the ones that are a nylon. I think these are 100% nylon or polyester. Nylon spandex. So the Duluth spandex and nylon cargo shorts and pants sell really well for me. Whenever I find them, I pick them up. These actually have the stretchy in the back, but I sold both of them for what I say $39 and bought them for $3.99 a piece. So I do like buying these. A lot of people will pass over these in the thrift store. Not I. I will pick those up. I will pick them up and I will put them in a priority envelope. This kind of makes things go faster, doesn't it? Kind of makes things go faster. Okay. What is a good number of followers to work towards on Poshmark? Oh my gosh, Mandy, I have no idea. Lulu, can you help out that one? I have Autoposher, so it follows and shares and does all that stuff for me. So I don't know. I just let it do its job, and I just get tons of followers and all that stuff on Poshmark. So I really don't know. I don't know. That's going out. You notice I didn't do an extra layer of tape. Does that make you guys nervous too on those Tyvek? Okay, next one is a Southern Tide. Again, I only pick up Southern Tide if it's stretchy. This one's nylon and spandex. So this is a stretchy Southern Tide. Rarely do I pick it up if it's not stretchy. This sold for $18. 18 bucks. So I don't know, Mandy. I don't know what a good number of followers is. I'm not sure about that one. I can't answer that one. I don't know. Feel bad. I do feel bad for the people on TikTok though. There are like 200 people in there that got cut off. They probably thought I got K-Wade. Next item is I was happy to sell this one. This is a blazer by really a no-name company, but I bought this back in the day based on its material. This material right here is it's kind of like a Laurel Peony. It's just a different maker of material. So I purchased this and it wasn't a great sale. Sold it for, well, it sat for a long time. Sold for $35. $35. I bought it for $7.99. Again, with blazers, I fold them in. People ask me all the time. I fold them in and then I roll them up. Fold them in and roll them up. Fold them in, roll them up. Fold them in, roll them up. I am going to put this in a padded flat rate. That's what I'm going to do. $35 on that. Paid $7.99. Poshmark takes its 20%. And that is that. Don't stress on that, man. Okay. All right. You guys are talking over there. So if you're on YouTube, the question was, what is a good number of followers to work towards on Poshmark? Audra said, don't stress on that. Get a bot. Definitely needed for Poshmark. I think my Autoposher follows 1,000 new a day. So usually about half of them follow me back. So there you go. I have a bot. I have Autoposher. So that's what I use. Next item. Howler Brothers t-shirt. So Howler Brothers t-shirt. I'm surprised I got this much for it. So Howler Brothers, really good brand to be on the lookout for. Usually you find these in button-ups or snaps or whatever, button snap, button up, button down shirts. This sold for $20 over on Poshmark. So that's a good sale, I think, for a Howler Brothers t-shirt. Paid $1.99 for that. So definitely I thought maybe, the comps were decent. So that's why I priced it up. I priced things off of the comps. Do you log in items on a spreadsheet when you purchase them and the mark as sold when you sell each item? Or how do you keep up with inventory still remaining in stock? So what I do is, again, different than what a lot of people do. So I don't have, a lot of people use this Jason Hayes spreadsheet, especially a lot of the new resellers. They use Jason Hayes spreadsheet. I don't do that. What I do is all the items I buy, I have a credit card that is just business. So if I spend, let's say $100 at Goodwill and I buy 25 items, I just divide it. And then that's my buy cost per item. And then later on, whenever I do my sales and taxes and stuff, I can do how much I bought an item for is my buy cost. And then how much I sold an item for, that's whatever item it is. So I just average my buy cost of every item pretty much. Is how I do. That's how I do. Get a following from your auto posture bot. Woohoo! Oh, got a following from my auto posture bot and finally caught a K-Way live sourcing. Get it, Diane? Yeah, K-Way I think does his live sourcing now on Thursdays. So if you haven't watched him, I think it's on Thursdays is when he does his lives. I don't think it's Wednesdays anymore. I think he switched it. Okay, next item. Keep wanting to look at my phone. Hurley shorts. Guys, I've been selling so many of these on Poshmark and Mercari. I think mostly Poshmark, actually. But Hurley shorts have been selling for me on Poshmark. Again, the ones I pick up say Nike Dry Fit right there. I know it's hard to see, but they say Nike Dry Fit on the pocket. Nike owns Hurley. So if they say Nike Dry Fit right there, they're basically like a golf short. So they're basically a golf short. And yeah, those sold for $20 on Poshmark. So that's something to be on the lookout for. Only 13 likes on the live. There's only 63 people in the chat. Shows the man some love. Thanks. Yeah, hit the like button if you guys want to. I'm not sure how you do it, but hit the like button. Appreciate it. Sends it out in the algorithms, right? I do know on lives, only people that follow you can watch your lives. So people who don't follow me, they will never see my live unless they go into my channel and look at my lives. I know that much. Okay. Bundle of men's Under Armour shorts. So 2 size 30 Under Armour match play shorts. These are golf shorts. They sold for $47. So $47 for 2 Under Armour match play shorts. You guys know these are my fave to pick up. I pick them up every time, especially if they're $3.99. Sometimes I'll pay up because I sell them for $23.99 on eBay, and I don't take offers on them. Would you include both Hurley and Nike brands in your title? I do. What I put on that one, Hurley men's hybrid street brand, or Hurley men's hybrid street beach board shorts, 34 blue Nike golf. So none of that sounds, but it's just all keywords. It's Hurley men's hybrid beach board shorts, size 34, blue Nike golf. I put all that in the keywords. All that in the title. That's how I sell those. Okay, next item is a G4. G4 new with tags. I bought this last season, so a summer ago, and it did not sell. It hasn't sold, so I did take the offer for it. What I didn't notice when I bought it, and it's supposed to be like that, it's probably why it was at Marshall's and wasn't selling. See how those stripes are off? That's not very attractive. I don't know. I just think that's not a good, like, I get the point, like it's different, but I don't like that. So anyways, I took an offer for $50 on it. So $50 on that. I'm going to put that in a padded flat rate since it's new with tags. So yeah, blue, that's what I did. I put Nike and Hurley in there. Nike and Hurley. $50 on that. We have packed a ton of stuff. And yesterday, I packed this whole bag yesterday. Packed that whole bag yesterday. That was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday sales. So everything has to go out today or I'll be late. I do 3-day shipping on eBay. 1 to 3 day. Usually it's next day is when I ship it, but because I was on that road trip, I didn't. All right. So here's a couple of lots I've sold, right? So a lot of these are Southern Tide shorts with the seersucker look. So the little stripes on them, it's really tough to see. There you go. Seersucker shorts, red and a blue. I lotted them up and sold them for $29. So I paid $3.99 a piece for these and sold them for $29. So yeah. I am late, but I am here. Tej, you're not late. You were the first. You're good, girl. You're good, Tej. You're good. We're here. We're just packing Poshmark stuff. We still have a few more to pack up. I have to pack up that Haggard American Girl doll. Haggard. Someone got it for $15 though. So that's good. Can you believe that Haggard American Girl costs just as much? If you were here really early in the live, that little string that was American Girl that I sold, that little accessory, that was crazy. Alaskan hard gear. Again, Lulu. I didn't even have to put this in my inventory system. Brought this downstairs. It sold before I even put it away. So Alaskan hard gear, 4XL, men's shirt. This was in my storage unit. I've been taking out the totes, listing all my spring and summer stuff. This sold super quickly for $20. Real quick sale for $20. Spent $5 on it. Those stripes made me feel like the morning after a drinking party. Yeah. Maybe that's exactly why they have it. So people on the golf course would be like, man, I drank too much out here today. But yeah, my guess is that's why they were at Marshall's. They probably did not sell anywhere else. So they ended their life at Marshall's. But they're living on. They're going to a new home. Hook 3XL. I remember buying these at Burlington Coat Factory for I think $12. 3XL, brand new tags. Sold these for $25 over on the Poshmark. Again, guys, I did not have Poshmark, Mercari, Depop. I've made so much more money on those sites now. I'm making my usual on eBay, but I'm making like 25% to 35% more money than I used to now that I cross-list over on the Poshmark and Depop and Mercari. So when people always ask me, is a cross-lister worth it? Yes, I would say yes. Next item are these Fair Harbor. Again, I told you I sold a couple of these. Fair Harbor bought these for $8 at the end of last season. Pulled them out of the totes, and they sold for $30 over on Poshmark. So didn't even take an offer, nothing. On those. Good morning, Judith. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you coming in and saying hi. So these are Fair Harbor. If I found Fair Harbor in the wild at a thrift store for $3.99, I would still pick them up. I pick these up even in used condition. This brand right here, Fair Harbor. They still sell well. They still sell well. Let's see. Sorry, I'm way down here. Going out. 30. Okay, next item. Again, I didn't have time to put it away. Literally, it was on this little bitty stack with that Duluth. It is a FootJoy, like half sleeve, quarter half zip. You guys know they're like rain defenders or whatever. This sold for $24. It's a 2XL FootJoy, like half sleeve with the half zip. If you've been thrifting, I know you've probably seen one of these out at the thrift stores before. I know you have. It sold for $24. I paid $4.99 for that. They do not price up FootJoy or anything like that at my thrift stores. So I don't have to worry about that one. Next item is Patagonia shorts. They sold for $33. These shorts are my favorite. These are my favorite Patagonia shorts to sell. So they have this is the front. They're men's. This is the front. They might make them in women's too. This is the front. This is the back. They have the big head, and then look at the back pockets. See how they're swooped like that? The back pockets. Whenever I find these Patagonia shorts, they always sell quick, and they sell for decent money. They sold for $33. They're called stand-up shorts. Stand-up canvas shorts. So that's the model of these. They always sell quickly for me. So look for those. Look for those. Again, $33 for those. The next sale is my final sale, and I'm surprised it sold. for how much it did, because I haven't been getting as much for this brand, but I sold it, and the size is pretty small. So this is a women's figs shirt, just the top, women's figs top. It's an extra small women's figs top. It sold for $18. $18 on that one. And that again is going out Poshmark priority. So that's that. The only thing I have left now is to pack up this doll, this American Girl doll, which I'll do off camera. You guys don't need to hear all the tape and all that stuff. So I'll pack that off. I appreciate you guys being in here. Again, every Monday I'm going to go live like this. You guys are welcome to come back and join me, ask your questions. And I might be doing my packing, some of my packings in just videos. So they're like 10 minutes, do all the packing, and then post that on YouTube. So I might be doing that a couple times a week. So appreciate it. Stand-up shorts are like finding dollars on the sidewalk. Stand-up shorts. Okay, so those stand-up shorts, yes. So you know, Reisner, those Patagonia stand-up shorts, I don't know why, but they sell so well. So Patagonia stand-up shorts, exactly what I just showed you a couple sales ago. Really, really good. So that is that, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I'll see everyone later on. Have a really good day. Get listing. Get those sales. Live thrifting on Wednesday, Tej. So I'll do some live thrifting on Wednesday just for you over on TikTok, and I'll post it on YouTube later.